Hey YouTube, this is RobinNuts1 here, and I'm here to do a review about Amazing Spider-Man. So, Amazing Spider-Man has got to be my most favourite film to date. This review will have spoilers. It's come out in America now. It's been out for a few weeks and days, so spoiler from here on now. I really liked this film, and there is a lot that happens in this film. The story is about Peter Parker. He's still doing his web-slinging thing, he's still being Spider-Man, he's still being cool. However, it's got a slight twist to it. Peter is seeing the death, is seeing this ghostly image of Gwen Stacy's father. And it's really haunting him, and in the back of his mind, he's wondering about whether he made the right move to still continue to date Gwen. The idea of death is really played out in this film. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that thematic theme in the film. Not that I enjoyed death or anything, but yeah. So Peter's still being Spider-Man. However, meanwhile, elsewhere, you have Harry Osborn, visiting his father as his father is about to die. Harry Osborn, after Norman's death, is given, Oscorp, this huge tycoon, and becomes this huge, businessman in New York. I will praise this film for making me believe that young business tycoons can work. Because Harry Osborn was really good in this role. I also found it interesting that Harry Osborn's fall to the villainy and becoming Green Goblin was directly paralleling what happened with Spider-Man. Because another theme of the movie is blood. And we learn that Norman Osborn had this type of disease, which got passed on to Norman. And the same thing happens with Peter and his own father. His father, which I'll get to, is the reason why Peter got his powers in the first place. So let's talk about Peter's father. Peter's father, we learn that his research was trying to cure Norman Osborn. But he learned that he also learned that Oscorp was using his research for genetic super soldier experiment things, which is what we're seeing in order for that not to happen. He was forced to go underground. And we see Peter Parker slowly putting all of that together in the film. And he's really trying to search for why his father left. And I liked that. because Peter Parker is sort of putting that nest of crows to bed kind of thing. One complaint I have about the film is the villains. I felt that the villains weren't built up enough. There was nothing about this film. They weren't built up enough. We spent a lot of time on other things, but we didn't develop the villains. Like, Electro, I found... Yeah, he was great, but he was a little dull, really. He wasn't the most amazing supervillain I've ever seen. And I do feel that was because he wasn't built enough as a supervillain. But I do like the angle they went with Electro. He's sort of like this obsessive person who he idolizes Spider-Man. Finally, we have to get to the death of Gwen Stacy. I was really, really shocked when this happened. I was like, oh my god, they actually killed her off. I was really surprised with that, and it's the second death of a female character in a comic book that I've ever gone like. This film does hint at a Sinister Six movie. I'm not sure what's coming first, the Sinister Six movie or Amazing Spider-Man 3. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Sinister Six movie. Only see Harry Osborn play this role again. He is really good, and I think where they left off in the film, speaks to like this new age of villainy that everyone's starting to go on. And I really, really liked this film. This review is terrible, in my opinion, but it's the third time doing it. I really, really like this film. I'm really interested to see what they do with the next film. And Amazing Spider-Man is awesome. Really like the film, and yeah.